It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum.
How dare you!
Well, hello there guys, and welcome to the channel everybody. What's up, no one? How are you doing? Just need to do a couple of very quick AQ fights that I nearly forgot with my 2% HP Hercules. Ah, of course. Whatever. Whatever. Hercules does not die. It's an awful fight. Sorry to hear you're getting ill. I hope it doesn't go too bad. I hope it's just a tiny bit ill. Good enough for you to stay at home, but not bad enough, so you can't do whatever you want to do. In this case, grind. So best of luck on your grind. Let's just clap this boy in. There we go. Finish it off by just tapping that block button. How's everybody this morning? How is everyone doing this morning? Hoping Saber doesn't jump more than 50. I don't think he will. I don't think that many people want Sabertooth. Okay, so that's the last link. I'm gonna quickly see if, well, I'm gonna go use a bit of my energy and see if anybody's fighting him afterwards. Let's use up my morning energy. That sounds almost dirty. Morning, what's up, Abjit? How are you doing? I'm worth rank 3 without shoo-shoos. I think so. I think he is. Don't you? Well, the first question is, do you like him? Do you have him at like rank 2 or something already, or have you used him? We're just gonna go with this one. And I guess with this one. And whatever, this one. And then let's get in Proxima. Nothing guillotine 2099. Where's the procs? Here we are. Hey, what's up, Astro? How are you doing? Good morning to you. Hope you're well. Nothing worth grabbing, so let's just do the middle quest. Easy. Wish Jubilee was better. I like using her in arena because she looks good. Yeah, I wish Jubilee was better as well. Honestly, like, Jubilee was one of the champions I wanted added to the game the most. But after they did, I kind of wish they didn't. Love him at rank 2? Well, then go for it. If you love him at rank 2, then go for it. Oh, still super sleepy. I actually woke up a bit late. I thought about doing a stream later, but I was like, no, I can make it in time. But yeah, I definitely woke up late. I woke up like 40 minutes later than I normally do. So I was in a bit of a rush mode. But hey, what's up, Dexter? How are you doing? If I didn't say hello. If I didn't say... Come on, just let me parry you. Just let me parry you. This fish ball is gonna get a parry as well. And I finally ranked up Mr. Fantastic Black Widow Origins. Nice, nice. Oh, come on. Really? If that have... You know what? Didn't find you? Nah. I'll be okay. I don't know. Quite messed up evening last night for me, and I don't know. I'll be okay. I'll be okay. Picking on 4 stars, are we, mate? Well, we're just doing completion run of master mode, I think. Well, I'm just basically burning my energy, that's what I... Then we can jump in arena. Off to sleep for real now? Well, then you better get some sleep then. 7 hours until 6 stars refresh. Not too much sleep then. 7, you know, given if you sleep 6 of them 7 hours, then it's okay. But yeah, you need to go to sleep now. Otherwise, you're not gonna get enough sleep, and that's gonna affect you later. So yeah, off to sleep you go. No, I don't think there's anything to be talked about right now. Oh, look who's getting all the shocks in the world. Right. Next.
Shut up and take my money.
Messiah.
Messiah 66.99 .
Well, good morning, Messiah. How are you? Well, it's not morning for you, but how are you doing? How are you doing? They're the most consistent dollar slipper these days. Most consistent dollar slip. Are you practicing for your bachelor party? Oh. Never mind that. Never mind that joke. A bad joke. Making it rain. $1 at a time. Easy win. Illustrious in the extreme. Other details are highly classified. What does illustrious mean exactly? That might be a hole in my vocabulary. I mean, I might have a vague idea what it means, but I just want to be sure. What's up, Slinger? How are you doing? Not shocking, right? Ah, highly admired, sort of. Okay, okay. Well, in that case, I don't know about that. Maybe. Maybe. Your brother feeling Tony Robbins good this morning? Tony Robbins good. What is that? What does that mean? Like, what is up with everybody today? Okay. What is Tony Robbins? Who is Tony Robbins? Heads up, Q. How are you doing? Google Tony. Oh, this might be a trap. This might be a trap. Oh, some sort of motivational self-help speaker, life coach type of guy. Tony Robbins created an empire by being the most confident man on earth. Okay, cool, fine. Very good, Slinger. That's very good. Very tired. I'm actually quite tired too. Didn't sleep well. Didn't sleep much or well. What's up, Songji? How are you doing? Hi to you too. What's up, K-Dog? No, it was a motivational speech in the 80s. With from movie. Okay, cool. Fine, whatever. Physical blocking delay. I think a lot of people have been talking about it. Yes, quite few people I have heard talk about it. But never you mind that. Look at the crossbones number. I'm kidding. Yeah, no. Obviously, hopefully they do fix it sooner rather than later. Hopefully they do fix it sooner rather than later. Sub True Potential, Sub Posture, Привет. What is this sleep that you speak of? I don't even know anymore, to be honest. I don't even know anymore. I don't think I have slept well more than like one night maybe in last week. But either way, energy has been used up. Oh yeah, I need to check this. Let's give it a swing. Let's give it a swing.
Shut up.
Oh, come on, real. Whoa.
Messiah 66 $19.99. Are you not entertained?
Why did I get KO'd? What? Oh, because that you mother flippers. Two of them standing by that shit. Somebody was literally in that fight before. And I was thinking, why does he have a bar of power? Because of course you power snack. Of course you power snack. You mother. No, it didn't trigger because of power snack. Like, I saw them fighting before I went. I saw them fighting there before I went to clear my energy. So literally somebody had entered the Nightcrawler fight. What the mother... Whatever. Thank you, Besai. Are you not entertained? Well, somebody is now. Whatever, I'll get back to it later. What a bunch of... Yeah, he half asleep. Yep. I'm definitely half asleep. I'm definitely half asleep. Don't use part of your deck. I soloed him a bunch of times. Don't you worry. It's just I didn't. Doesn't matter. Come on, Kabam are sneaky hobbits. Yeah, of course they are. Shut up, you. If I suck, then you're a fucking professional Henry the Hoover. That's what you are. How about that? You little chimp weasel. But, hey, what's up, Excel, right? Die on purpose. Now, actually, I don't have that many items because this is a funny story. I forgot to claim last week's compensation. I always leave them to the very last day. And last week, well, that was the time when I just didn't want to be online at all. For that exact kind of moment. And I didn't claim that weekly compensation. So I actually don't have that many items at the moment. What the fuck is it? Chimp Weasel? Ask Q, he knows. He's one. He's one of them. Really? There we go. Eat all my degen and poison and everything else. Whatever, Q. I'll take Starkey to rank 3 and never ever use him on purpose. Only reason I'm going to be ranking up Starkey and Spider-Man is to piss you off. How about that? How about that? Oh, someone's constantly using it? Someone's constantly using what? Someone is constantly using what here? Thanks again, Messiah. What's up, Zuzu? How are you doing? That's called... Oh, compensation. Yeah, of course I use it. It's because I don't have to think about playing too precise and I can just bash my champions at bosses and stuff like that. Because I all the time, you know, fight most of the bosses and mini bosses and stuff like that. So yeah, like if it's there, I'm trying to use it. It's just that I forgot to claim it. Good, but very tired. Everybody seems to be tired today. Today is the National Be Tired Day. Take him to rank 3 actually please me. Almost all the time talk trash about him, screw you. Well, again, I can still keep talking trash about him. And never ever use him in a fight. Every time there's gonna be like a tech quest or need for tech champion, I'd be like, I could bring in Stark and Spider-Man, but he absolutely sucks. You slept in? I slept in too. What is up with everybody? I genuinely slept in as well. Use the lose? Yeah, exactly. I barely made it to like the stream time. I probably should have started a bit later because I'm still groggy as fudge. Still groggy as fudge. But hey, good morning, JJ. Okay, fine, whatever. Coffee time it is. It's 2 degrees. Whereabouts is 2 degrees? No sleep, y'all suckers. Sleep's awesome though. Sleep's awesome. Especially when it's kind of, you know, in winter time. I think in wintertime sleep is ever so more precious than it is in summertime. There's just something natural about it when it's like, you know, cold outside, and you know, for like the house is fairly chilly in the morning and stuff like that. And just the mental image of you know, warm bed under the covers, thick blanket, all that heat that you have like generated and trapped in the bed. It's just such a beautiful, cozy, warm, fuzzy, you know, awesome. Are you playing before coffee? Don't be a hero. Yes, I am playing before coffee. I actually woke up less than an hour ago, so I'm still like super meh. 10 a.m. here, haven't slept yet. It's just because you're... Why do you do that to you, by the way? Just stupid. Woke up a few minutes before stream. Well, yeah, me too, basically. I woke up, literally the first thing that I did was obviously, well, first things first, popped in the gents, popped in the bathroom, and had a quick tinkle, and immediately came here, switched off my PC, set up the stream, and yeah, that's it. That's me. You know, those American degrees, I don't even know what 40 degrees means. I don't even know what 40 degrees means. Up Kingslayer. And 20 in New York. Again, you know, 20, like for me, 20 Celsius means it's very warm. That's how I understand degrees, and the rest of the world understands degrees. For me, 20 is warm, because, you know, it's 20 degrees Celsius. That's literally the summertime perfect temperature. 2 Celsius. For us, right now, allegedly, it's 8 Celsius outside. Allegedly. 7 Celsius, never mind. Not 8, 7. And it says sunny, but it's definitely not sunny. How can you get that wrong? I know yours, because ours makes sense. Hey, what's up, Adil? How are you doing? Kingslayer again. Stream. There we go. But yeah, anyways. That temperature thing, you Americans seriously need to stop with your weird units of measurement. Oh, you can't use synergies, right? Ah, cool. -3 Celsius there. No, it doesn't. Yes, it obviously does. How it doesn't? 0 is 0. Everything below, you know, is corresponding lows, and highs better. You use a system where 0 is like what? Fahrenheit Celsius, like -28, something like that. Is that the 0? And literally every other country on the planet uses Celsius pretty much. Like 95% of them. So 0 is 32. 32 degrees is Celsius is 0. Where the fuck is sense? There's absolutely no sense in that. So when it's, for us, it's like 5 Celsius, which is like, you know, we know that it's fairly close to the 0, which means it's quite cold. For you, it's like 41 degrees. It's a stupid, pointless system is what it is you're using. Same as your miles. Oh, it's like 15 miles. And then you have pounds. None of that shit that you guys are using makes sense. It's something that people were using in like 1500s until they came up with better systems. Do you think we're... I don't think... I think we might maybe see... I know that we will not be seeing... I know that we will not be seeing 7.4. So if we will see endgame content, then it could possibly be like arena challenges or something like that. Maybe, hopefully. I really desperately hope that we do see something. Makes sense to me because that's all I know. Doesn't mean it makes sense. It just means that that's all you know. I think I do have a clairvoyant video, Jack. I'm not too sure, but I think I do. Mine's 19. Jesus Christ, where are you? Where are you at? Mine's 19 is seriously bad already. Okay, switch it. Mine's 7 now. More than mine's 4. See, isn't that so much better? Isn't that so much better? Oh, in UK they are kind of messed up because they use everything. In UK they literally use everything as well. They use kgs, but they also use pounds, and then they use stones, and then they use ounces and whatever else not so. In UK they're quite crazy too. And again, they use both. Like, I literally, they use inches and centimeters, which is again still stupid. Inches have no place in civilized society. It's all about centimeters. In UK they're not that much better. It has been boring lately? Yeah, a bit. It definitely has. It definitely has. The bomb has to do something about it. $20-degree cheeseburgers for patriotism. Yep, that's about it. America, yay. Freedom fries. Would you like some freedom fries with that? That's what we use here, so tell someone mine 7, they're gonna be like, what's that? Well, they shouldn't. You guys should really address that issue. America fucker. Exactly. Exactly. I'm waiting for 5 stars to refresh at 8 million Herkarina. Well, best of luck to you, 6. Best of luck to you. Okay, so here with Namor, we're bringing in Nick Fury and Guardian, I guess, whatever. I'm warm and cozy, curled up in a blanket of ignorance. Blanket of Ignorance is also a magical place. Blanket of Ignorance is a magical place. British estimate? No, that's just false. It's same thing as, like, you know, miles and feet and yards, that type of thing just makes absolutely no sense. You have meters, you have kilometers, you have centimeters, if need be, and then you have square meters and cubic meters. All of that actually makes a lot of sense and it's very easy to work with. 240k plus fun. Nice, very good costume. Очень хорошо costume. I'll open 300k. Haha. I'll open 300k. Messiah has like 600k, right? How many 6-star shots do you have, Messiah? Five, 4, 4. Nice. Very good. Very good. US have very messed up measurements. Yep. 100%. Friend just went into a busy store, Mapak. Him Torch, Sim Supreme, and Falcon for Collector. Well, wish him the best of luck. Wish him the best of luck. Open the crystals now? Why? The crystals that I want to open are not out yet. Why would I do that? That's like the stupidest thing I have heard. I have been purposely saving for month plus for like specifically the new crystal, and you're like, nah, just open them now. Shut up. And in the Iron Man Finty 4 fight, the game crashed and Storm lost her horseman ability. Ooh, that sucks. I have heard that kind of crap happens though. There is a hotfix out apparently, maybe that helps. Sad part, only champs I think I'll need out. It's Kitty. Oh, I need more than that. I actually only have like, yeah, I only have like Kitty and Cersei, and the rest of the 4 I don't have. It's Sabotage Kitty. Yep. So you don't play the game much. That's fine. Okay, so if you don't play the game much, then let me be more specific. People are saving up the shards for new featured crystals that are released every 3 months. And today happens to be the day that the new featured crystal is going to get added in like 9 hours from now. So I will under no circumstances open any crystals for that until the new featured crystal comes to the game, which has the champions that I want to get. If I opened any crystals now, they simply would not even have the champions that I want. How many shards have you saved up? 300,000. 300k. So 20 crystals. 20 crystals. Well, we don't know if next feature is going to be amazing. But if you mean the featured champions are quite good, yeah. Agree? A 30k, 2 crystals. Well, I hope you best of luck, Hugo. I hope you best of luck. Cersei has some nice stuff, but I just don't think, she quite measures up. She might have some nice stuff, which is, true enough. It's just that it's not good enough. If you pull Kitty in first 5, you're done. Well, I need more than that. I really want Nimrod, ideally do. I want Null, and I want Icarus. I'm not too fast about anti-venom, but would be nice too. So I have much more to try and pull. Also, yeah, I'm not a fan of her animations too, to be honest. Will the news be on the Nexus? You mean the new champions? Yes. Yes, after the featured champion crystal changes, the Nexus crystals that you have right now will have the champions that are freshly added to the basic crystal. If that's what you mean. Gotta go. See you later, Q. Got them all, dude. Well, to be honest, in your case, it wasn't even a whale mode. You just got filthy lucky with your early access bundles. Isn't it? In it. It's like every early access bundle, you pull either 6-star featured or sub-featured. Well, we know the 6 champions that... We know 6 featured champions that are going to be in the new crystal pool. We don't know the rest of them. Yeah, boy, thanks. You're smart. Maybe. Maybe a tiny bit. Sometimes. Good morning, Katie. Talking about Nimrod, do you think he's top 5 tech class? I don't think he's necessarily there yet, but I do think he will be there very, very soon. I think his value is just increasing in contest with every new content release, pretty much. And release of Sauron and Toad, again, just kind of bump up his value. Blade, maybe Blade's gonna be in it, yeah. Blade maybe is gonna be in it. But I don't care for Blade. Like, I really don't. What's up, Dexter? Oh yes, Nim God's crazy. Well, maybe he's already, and he's definitely good. I really want him. He's like, I want him more than I want Null from the next featured. I'll tell you that much. What you said about Blade? You know, I don't care for him too much. If you like Blade, that's cool. And all that good stuff. If I pulled, if there was, let's say, theoretically a Blade in a 6-star feature, and if I pulled the 6-star Blade today, would I take him up to like rank 3 or give him a gem or something like that? Probably not. I can rank up Mr. Negative to rank 4? Not initially, no. There are other champions that I want to rank 4 first. And besides, my Mr. Negative is unduped anyways. At the moment. You want dupe on Nimrod? Well, on Nimrod, I do have a tech gem, so I don't necessarily need to dupe mine. I just need to get him. A few days ago, my first exams got, and the moment lights went, just my luck. Happens. Anti-venom needs dupe, you mean? Yeah, probably. You know, what's your next rank for? Probably Silver Surfer. Most likely. Oh, actually, I don't know, to be honest, because since Prestige situation is so screwed, I don't even know if I care for Prestige anymore. That's actually a very good question. It was gonna be Silver Surfer, but because of the whole gifting shtick thing, I don't, you know, there's at the moment no real point trying to keep up. So I might rank up something else. I have 2 generic, 1 mutant. I have 1 generic, 1 cosmic, 1 skill, 1 mystic, and 1 tech. 9 featured pulls on Null and anti-venom. Nice. Took Daddy Apoc rank 3. Apoc's awesome. But yeah, who would I want to rank 4 next now? I actually don't know now. Because yeah, you know, you can't keep up with people who have like 5 already, right? You know what I mean? Again, I don't even know if I care all that much. Prestige. Cosmic Vision good one? Yeah, he's quite alright. Quite A-okay. Don't talk about Prestige here. And it's quite painful subject these days, isn't it? Apoc just built differently, pretty much. Take Apoc to rank 4? No, because mine's unduped, and if I were to rank for a champion, I'd still want him to be like high sig. If you're going for well, I wouldn't completely throw prestige away, because that's never a good idea. That's never a good idea. I mean, APOC would have been like a perfect candidate if I had him awakened at decent sig. Since it's not gonna be APOC, it might be Kitty Pride. Kitty Pride is quite high up there. Don't know. Might be Mr. Fantastic. Mr. Fantastic's quite awesome. And relatively high up there. I know, would have to think. Would have to think. Finally buy iPhone 13. Is iPhone 13 a thing? What's the latest iPhones? Are we up to? Okay, iPhone 13, cool. Yeah. I don't even know up to which one we are, but hey, good on you, my friend. Good on you. I don't have an iPhone 13. I'm playing on 12. Nick Fury, maybe? Maybe I take up Nick Fury? No, I don't want to rank 4 Ragnar. Well, eventually, if I keep playing this game somewhat seriously, you know, I'll have to. At which point my soul is gonna die a little bit again. But that surely is gonna be like the last prestige rank up that I do. Without a doubt. Oh, come on. Careful, again. Apple is known for killing its older models. Yeah, I know. But I don't think they'd be killing a year-old model, you know? I mean, like, this is the first year in a while that I haven't upgraded, and that's just because, honestly, I couldn't afford it around this time. And that's about it. And, you know, next year I should be able to basically get a free upgrade. So, that should be fine. I got 13 Pro, game still shit. See? Game still poop. But yeah, I have 12 Pro Max and it, you know, seems to work fine, so. Well, Prestige hasn't declined your ability to, oh, you know, how a good one has. Can't think about that rank up again. God, no more Torags. I know, it's such a painful experience. It really is. Never understood the iPhone craze. I actually used to only use Androids for years and years and years. And I switched to iPhones because of this game, because this game just runs so much better on iPhones. So I kind of switched then on, I think iPhone 7, 6 or 7 was my first iPhone. And then I kept using iPhones since. I'm not like, you know, it's a phone. At end of the day, it's a phone. I know that there are some very big fanatics and call people, oh, like Apple sucks, or people, oh, Android sucks, and whatever else. But I don't care, like, you know, what I care for, you know. What do I use my phone mainly for? Use some apps, you know, chatting and shit. And you play this game. Either one of the phones, Apple or Android, are perfectly capable on going online and whatever else. And iPhone runs this game significantly better than Android does. You know, as far as I'm concerned, that's what I need to know. That's what I use the phone for. Like, you know, I'm not some sort of professional artist. I don't care which camera is slightly better. Both of them are good, but oh, this camera is like 3% brighter than the Android's one, and oh, I have, you know, 5% more RAM and shit like that. And end result is both iPhones or Androids do the tasks that they're built to do, and they do them well enough. You need to pick a phone based on what's important to you and what do you actually use your phone. And like, as I started using iPhone, I also started kind of appreciating it, because it normally does have quite good, you know, user interface and stuff like that. So I don't know, I like it. I have no problems with it. You can still use i7 8, okay, it's fine. There you go. There's not a huge difference between 12 and 13. They trade in from 11. The guy who leaks champs still active? It doesn't seem to be. Doesn't seem to be. I haven't gotten any leak squeezes. First iPhone was 7. Mine as well, like 6 or 7. Storm X is a good horseman, especially becomes a lot more juicy. Yeah, again, but and how many times? I mean, kind of she is, yeah, I guess. It's just that I very rarely make horsemen in the first place. I'd much rather have APOC, who is just an insanely good champion, on 4 charges. There's a new gaming tablet on the market called the Asus ROG Flow 13. It's got spec unheard of in tablet. Oh, that sounds, well, might be interesting, but might be interesting. Did he use for his OnlyFans? Maybe I do. Did Thorax any good other than prestige? Not really. I personally don't think Thorax. There are some people, like after his buff, there are some people who think he's good. I don't think so. Toad counter, anyone? I guess Toad. Nimrod. There you go. Toad counter. One has ungodly specs too. Yeah, I'm sure they do. But what for? Nokia has made comeback. Oh, that's interesting. Boom, sorted. Come on. Whoopsies. Here we are. Oh, I just cracked my neck. Hey, what's up? How are you doing? How are you doing, Steve? Good morning to you. I get APOC with 4 charges is good. Well, that's the end of the story there. Let me put it like this. APOC with 4 charges is better than pretty much any champion you would make a horseman. And given the standard length of the quest this time around is 6 fights and a boss fight, you don't really have too much time to mess about rebuilding the charges and things like that. So if the choice is, do I have an APOC with 4 charges and Storm Pyramid X, or Storm Pyramid X, a horseman, an APOC with 0 charges, my answer pretty much always is going to be, I'm going to take APOC with 4 charges and Storm Pyramid X. Or another champion. You know what I mean? Think like... I don't think I have like ever, or I don't remember at the very least last time I made somebody a horseman in like a serious kind of situation. You know, in Act 6, 7, or I don't know, whatever. Strives Great Horseman. Who cares? Sometimes I prefer Cable. Yeah, most of the time I just use Cable. Don't even make him a horseman. Just use Cable and have APOC with 4 charges. I mean, occasionally you can make Cable a horseman, I guess, but there's no real need for it most of the time. Great Man with new rank 3 Hercules. I have yet to ever use because I have been working too much. How was your holiday overall? It had its ups and downs. I'm not gonna lie. It had its ups and downs. It wasn't all great and peachy. But, you know, I'm still here. I play an iPhone, iPad, and Galaxy Note 20. Didn't notice the difference between them. Well, very good for you then. Or maybe you're just very oblivious. Haha! Maybe you're too old to notice differences. What about Sabertooth? What about Sabertooth? What about Sabertooth? You got 6-star Ultron as your first 6-star. How is he? You're very, very lucky because Ultron is absolutely amazing. Dinobots. Destroy Devastator. Come on. With that, congratulations on it. So maxing out horse mobility feels incomplete. That is not what you were saying to begin with. And I don't think so. I don't think she does. But, you know, okay. That's fine. And what I'm saying is, making horsemen most of the time is a waste of effort. If you qualify for tier 1 incursions and you can't get rewards for sector 8, yes you can. If tier 1 incursions, you can get rewards for sector 8 and sector 7. Or maybe the Galaxy S21 Ultra and the iPhone are closing in on how the game plays since the iPhone 6. I am in the fence with what to get for my next phone. I personally prefer iPhones, obviously. Not just because this game, but also just the entire business structure and having like fewer phone models out there and things like that. I know then now is going to be a ton of people yelling at me Android's better and Android for life and this should always happen, but I personally prefer iPhones as far as I'm concerned. I would trade my Herc for 6-star Ultron, seeing as I don't play for prestige, big yellow numbers. I don't know, Herc is still a very, 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 very good champion, it's not just prestige. He used Domino Horseman in variant 8. But to make Domino Horseman, you had to use a revive, didn't you? And you have to like bring in whatever's. Because how do you make a Domino Horseman in variant 8 when only mercenaries do damage? You know what I mean? You had to like fuck around a lot, which again is just not worth the effort. I used Warlock for my Toad. Why did I get passive stun? Because Toad has abilities that passively stun you. If he reaches 10 prowess or something, I think it was 10 prowess from his sig ability, then he passively stuns you. Okay, we're gonna hide that. There are a ton more phone cases. Oh yeah, phone case. It's not just about phone case. It's just in general. It's also the apps. Like one of the main and the primary reasons why the game works and always has worked on iPhone better than it does on Android is because there are far less iPhones to optimize the game for. And you know, there are thousands upon thousands of different Android phones out at any given moment, and it's impossible to kind of like optimize all the apps exactly for the display sizes and the power and, you know, everything else. For iPhones, it's very easy because you have like, you know, your 5 models every year, and that's about it. So it's much easier to make all the programs work better. And also iPhones and the iOS use different type of coding that's kind of cleaner, thinner, so you can do more with the same amount of RAM, which is quite often why iOS devices have, let's say, less RAM or half the RAM of some other devices, but they feel as fast, if not faster, for many apps. It's because of the way they are coding on Android, and the way they're coding for iOS is different. And you basically need less data to do as much of an action or transmit as much information, so you don't need as much RAM to use the same apps and things. I play both in the store, then I'd let you know. They will let you. Yeah, well, that's also an option. Revise and overflow, so it worked. Fair play. Still not worth the hassle. 5-star Sabertooth, should I rank him up? I would not. I would not. I would not personally rank Sabertooth. And that Toad Boss isn't too bad, I agree. Toad Boss was not too bad. Tony, you asked the same question like 6 times and I answered you 6 times. There we go. You need to take a little bit of a chill pill, my friend. I have a new year goal in MCOC of the highest prestige champs. Well, best of luck to you. Best of luck to you, Steve. And see ZeroFrostNinja. Yeah, I did see that video. It was really funny. It was funny. But yeah, you know, if you like Sabertooth, rank Sabertooth anyways, but I don't recommend it. I think there are far more better mutants. But you're still timed out, because you do not get to ask the same question 8 times in a span of 5 minutes. So sit down and think about what you did. I don't think Toad's gonna get buffed. I don't think Toad's gonna get buffed. Is it after fight screen only iPhone? No, everybody can have that. You need to get beta features opt-in. That end of the fight screen, it's one of the new features that they are testing. What's up, Dylan? How are you doing, by the way? According to you, who is the best defender? There's no such thing as the one single best defender. It always depends on what piece of content, how, you know, big the attack and health pool values are, what nodes are there and stuff like that. There is no one best defender. Even with Sasquatch, again, Devansh, it's wrong. Even with Sasquatch synergy, Sabertooth is not good. You mean, you can ramp him up, but how often would you actually do it? Because Sasquatch synergy exists, is it worth ranking up Sabertooth? Not really. Because you hardly ever would use it. I promise, I will put it in like a pinned comment on every stream that Devansh always gives the worst advice in game for everyone. Literally. Every time there is something extremely disagreeable being said, It's right after the username DevonRobot. So you didn't pull Toad from early access. I was shocked. Yeah, me too. I was shocked you didn't pull Toad. I don't cape or fanboy for any company, but iOS and Android. I buy iOS and Android, also buy PS5 and Xbox Series. There you go. There you go. But Apple will kill your phone in a few years. Yeah, your Android will break in a few years. How long do you plan on using your phone? Like, at no given point I buy a phone and think that's gonna be passed down to my children, you know? Okay, anyways. If you want that post-fight screen, you need to go to this. See, enable beta features. If you have this ticked in, then you're gonna get that post-fight screen. And this is why we believe you, Roy Manwarian. Don't take advice from a guy with rank 3 silver, and there you go. There you go. Let's finish this very quickly. I think I have the energy to do the last steps now. Phone is phone. Not in gaming, it's not. Again, as long as it does what's wanted. Like, no, I agree that there's difference, which is why I use Tesla phones are coming. Oh yeah, those could be interesting. I actually think that they could be good. You shall never go special. Strongman need to be awakened. I mean, it helps, but no, he's already very good unawakened. Jaggy needs some serious buff. Yeah, I agree. Jaggy should get the serious buff. He's been a laughing stock of this game for many years. He should get a look at. Yep, that's the word on the street that Tesla phone is coming out, and you're gonna allegedly be able to use Tesla phone to mine cryptocurrency or something like that. But yeah, crazy Uncle Elon is making a phone. We should have with any phone. Damn battery life. Well, they kind of do it on purpose, because they could increase the battery life significantly, but then either the phone would be more shit or it would be more bulkier and uglier and stuff like that. So they always purposely kind of tune the phones that you can use it for a day plus brand new on relatively heavy usage. They kind of do it on purpose, because the idea is that you recharge your phone every night. Because they could easily make a phone that lasts like a week, for instance. But you know, it wouldn't be as fast, display wouldn't be as good, and it would be big and clunky. I want an Iceman that's immune to cold snap. Yeah, that would make sense, wouldn't it? Yeah, I can't believe that the buff program has been live for over a year and we have so many staple champions that, you know, classics like Iron Man's, Captain America's and stuff like that that haven't gotten buff, and then some random Novas and Gamoras and shit like that have been buffing up. It's like, why? Why? Okay. I see you there. I messed up. Still. Haha. But then he would have quadruple immunities, so. And Classic needs graphics buff too. Yeah, a little bit help would be nice. Oh, look at that. Devansh and James going at it. I'm not even gonna get in the middle of that one. I'm just gonna grab a popcorn. No, I mean literally. I'm gonna grab a popcorn and and then start munching on that one. Katie needs a buff? Yeah, I do. I really do. Trust me, Messiah. You have no idea how true that statement is. I need a boost, a buff, a break, health. I don't know. I need everything that this world can give me. I'm about to lose it. There you go. What the hell? What? Get any idea about next month's buffs? No, I don't, sorry. I don't. Miles useless without awakening? No, he's not useless. He just does a lot less damage. He can still cheese the fight. It's just gonna take a while. There we go. It's kind of funny how good Moleman is though now. Like, it's kind of funny to think like what are the best skill champions in the game right now. Even like, you know, Kingpin. Like the fat belly is an absolute force of destruction. And then Moleman, who's like a kind of comic relief, Fantastic Four minor villain. But, you know. And then, like, which class is like the best champions in the game, like, period, are kind of like funny ones at the moment, aren't they? Like, so, like, having Moleman and Kingpin as, like, your top 5 skill champions, for instance, kind of funny if you ask me. And, you know, having Spider-Ham be up there in science class, for instance. The pig is better than most of the spiders. The pig is better than most of the spiders. Mutant, I think, is fine, yeah, because all of the mutants, you know, it's fine. Not gonna make fun of them. In tech class, the fact that Ghost is the best champion in the game also is fairly dodgy. I'll say that much. Cosmic, let's say fine. Even though Corvus should be nowhere near as good as like the rest of them. And Diablo is kind of similar. Diablo has never been like a serious, powerful villain, but in this game now, Diablo is kind of up there. Spidey is definitely nifty. Where do they struggle with that? I actually like that word. I actually like that word. Also like hermaphrodite. Yeah, exactly. Kind of like, that's kind of the point that I was trying to make, where Silver Surfer is just like, you know, a big guy criminal that's, you know, easily more powerful than Silver Surfer. Thanos is a running joke, yeah, true. Like, Thanos' hype man would easily destroy Thanos in this game. Corvus fell off. Corvus, you know, has fallen off a bit. It's not like he's a bad champion all of a sudden. Mr. Sinister, so they did the same thing. I was so wrong. Oh yeah, you are wrong. You are wrong. There's the guy with the profile picture of the drunken Smurf. What? Oh, you guys are still. Hello, Sparky. It's good. Should, you know, enjoy whichever champions you like. Very well then. Corvus might, yeah, exactly. The thing with Corvus, it fluctuates up and down all the time. Bam. Venpool will be my first skill rank for you. I already know it. Hey, rank whoever you want, man. Rank whoever you want. I know, Slinger. I know, I use that synergy quite a lot with Mr. Sinister. I use that synergy quite a lot with both Kingpin and Ultron. In fact. Just so you know. Second best cosmic, there's no way. I don't think Corvus right now is the second best cosmic. No, I don't. I do think he's still good though. First rank 3 science, Unawakened Mr. Fantastic, Sig 40 Spider-Gwen, or Sig 40 Miles. I would probably pick Mr. Fantastic, even Unawakened. If not, then Miles. There we go. Who's better than Corvus besides her? I uploaded my top 10 cosmic list in December. Out of all people, you ought to have been the one that have watched it, no? You little bastard. Anyways. You stupid little... Yeah, I'm not even gonna tell you until you go watch the video, you dumb piece. And then you're also gonna hear my full explanation. Such an... I don't even know why I still expect things of James. I expect so little, yet I'm always disappointed. First rank 3 was Emma Frost and she'll be my first rank 4. Also good. Like Emma Frost, rank her up. Don't think about anything else. Six-star Sparky is your dream. I actually recently got a 6-star Sparky. I actually recently got that little chat. 6-star Sparky sucks. Ooh. Somebody wants to pick a fight there with people. Opening later today? Yeah, there will be an opening later today. First video is I'm going to be going over the feature crystal and I'm going to be discussing what I think about it and stuff like that. And second video is going to be an opening. JJ's immune to bad vibes. Probably. Rank 4 Sigil Witch will be very fun. That is also a very truthful statement. But yeah, guys, be careful. She's always lurking. Well, not always. Sometimes she's passed out drunk or still drinking. But if she's not doing a lot of booze, she's not very busy drinking her liver away, then she's always here lurking. Skipped over this, but will you make a video on Warlock when you rank for him? I want to see party. Oh yeah, of course. When I do rank for him, I will. 100%. Or if I find a rank for Warlock, I'll have somebody send me some footage. Okay, you know. Come on, man. Come on, man. You can touch yourself all you want, just don't tell us. I don't need to know that. Nor anybody else here. No, there is no leak for the feature crystal at the moment. On the rank for Ghost or Tiger. I think Tiger is a sexier choice right now, because she's also relatively high in prestige. It was OG Doctor Strange buff. I don't think if Doctor Strange got reverted to his original state, he would be any good right now. I really don't. I'm Sparky on my personal house. What I miss? Well, I do have a Stark Enhanced Spider-Man. 6-star. No, James, we don't kink shame here. It's not strange, it's natural. What's strange is, you know, willingness to share it. That's a bit off the cuff. That one Doom going up. Well, then go with Doom. Yeah, exactly. If Messiah is even welcome here with all of his kinks and quirks, and that boy is so messed up, even his neck gave up on him. Imagine being so dirty that your own neck betrays you and just leaves you. So yeah, we don't kink shame here. But it was somewhat confusing. I don't think Starky is... Wait, is Q still here? Okay. I don't think Starky is necessarily a dumpster. It's just not, you know, as impressive anymore. Just saying what a Deadpool would say. Yeah, you see, but you're not Ryan Reynolds. You can't pull it off in a text format. Only way you could pull it off, just so you know.
Oh, I'm touching myself tonight.
with assisted aids. All Deadpools need a buff except Flatpool. Flatpool too, why not Flatpool? Just put it in your head why Dex is asking questions. He answers, I don't know. I also hope that there are some unique 6 stars, like Ghost Rider, Dr. Voodoo, or something like that. Hyperion maybe. Hyperion in there would be awesome. But there can only be one new Cosmic Champion in it. Right, because there's 3 Cosmics in the featured. So there can only be like one Cosmic Champion, I think.
Shit.
What's the difference from Miyazaki and getting feeds and Hercules ramp up? Rhetorical question. Oh, there is a very big difference, Steve, though. It's not a rhetorical question, it's a question that needs answering. And the difference is that as you are ramping up Hercules' feats, number one, you're still doing damage. That's a huge difference. Because even if you do mess up, let's say, and you got KO'd, which we're gonna get to, but even if you do mess up ramping up Hercules' feats, you're still doing damage, so you're still making progress. If you're building poise charges, you're not doing damage because you're not hitting the opponent really. The second thing is, the difference is that Hercules isn't a glass cannon, and if you do mess up building up the poise charges and stuff like that, then you have your immortality to fall back on. That's the second difference. The third difference is Hercules has Infuriate, which very successfully manipulates AI, and it's much easier to predict what they're going to do. Therefore, you have like assisted, let's say, helper wheels, and it's easier to ramp up Hercules' feats. And the fourth thing that's super important about Hercules' ramp up is that he has persistent charges, and you don't need to do every single fight. If you are in Alliance Quest or whatever, you're ramped up in Section 1 and Section 2 and 3, you're fully ramped up with full damage, and you never have to try and re-ramp them, basically. So those are 4 major differences, which all are important. So there's actually a very, very huge, important, and, fucking Grand Canyon-like gap between 2 of those things. There we go. That's the difference. But you go to listen it, someone's better? No, Deadpool's better. Hey, what's up, Lawrence? How are you doing? You can give him better feast. No, we're not giving him anything. Again, it's not a question of like what Metal Sonic Dude can do or what somebody like that. Nagase soloed every Act 6 boss with Hawkeye. Does that mean that it's the greater, bestest option for Hawkeye to be used against every boss? No, just because somebody can do with some champion. Like I think what was Barrowman did that stupid Medusa with the Hela. So, but is Hela a good option? No. Yet. Just because somebody can do something, it doesn't mean it's meant to be done or it should be done by everyone. We do understand that much, don't we? Okay, 4.5 million, good enough. Let's get a few milestones in this one, I guess. Buffing anyone in January though? Yeah, they're not buffing anyone in January. Are we allowed to honestly paraphrase me today? No, it depends on what context. At your own risk. Do it at your own risk. All I hear was glass cannon. Of course it is. What about Squirrel Girl? What about side quests and Doom interactions are funny? You mean like the dialogue texting? Been a great day. 6-star hair becomes a basic bish. It's bedtime? Well, off to bed you go then. Off to bed you go. Five-star potato head worth rank 3 for... No. 5-star potato head is not worth rank 3. And ramp up. Sparky the same way ramp up Herc. That would just be a different skin Sparky was. Obviously, like, nobody's saying that, like, everything has to be the same. Here is the end result. You can like Starking and Spider-Man better. That's perfectly fine. You should play the champions that you like to play. That's also perfectly fine. But, you know, Starking and Spider-Man is significantly different from Hercules, and not in a better way. And that's also fine. Some champions will be better, some champions will be worse. You can still do a ton of fights with both of them. You know, rank who you like, play who you enjoy, have fun with them. And someone pull 6-star Iceman from B. Yeah, 6-star Iceman is in the current featured. Yes, 6-star Iceman is in the current featured. He said 5-star rank 3. I don't think he'd say no if that was the case. Who did 5-star rank 3 what? What are we talking about now? Red Guardian fell off? Yes, he did. Oh, 5-star potato head worth rank 3 for selected time stream. I don't think you need it, really. I really don't think you need it, Dexter. As in, like, if I was you, I'd just use different champions, you know? Don't you have, like, anybody who can do that selected time stream thing anyways? I'm not on message skipping spree. I'm thinking of taking Ice up to rank 3. I would. I don't think I would. Maybe? I don't think so. It would appear so. Stop talking shit about me, you two little dickwads.
Greeting!
Well, 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 if it isn't booger breath and the mushroom tip.
James did say on the stream that he has Mike's contacts, yes. More perfect block champions needed? I would like that, to be honest. Heal block doesn't work for selective time stream. Passive heal block works, but selective time stream purifies all debuffs, so like debuffs plus despair or debuff heal block does not work, no. Warlock, for instance, can work. Archangel can work, because those are passives. Mysterio can work for selective time stream, those are passives. Sentinel is good for selective time stream. Black Widow Daily Origins is good for selective time stream. Black Widow Clairvoyant can be good for selective time stream. Hulkbuster. There's plenty of champions who can do selective time stream. Well, I haven't played with rank 3 characters, so I can't. No, that I actually made the video specifically talking about differences in between CGR and Hercules and why Hercules is much better. There's like literally video like Herc versus CGR on my channel where I kind of go over what makes Herc so much better than CGR. How many counterpart things I'm not going to attempt in the near future. There you go. What I do take your knowledge in consideration, anyone, which makes me want to play with him even though he's unduped for now. Even unduped, he's very good. He's very capable even unduped. God of War should be added. Should he? Really though? I don't open my past well, this featured has traumatized me. I had like 7 champions that I wanted in this featured, and I opened like 40 features in total, and I pulled 0 of them 7. What are the fucking odds of that? Statistically speaking, every 4th featured or so should, you know, average out as something that I want. So every 4th, so I should have pulled 10 champions, or you know, 10 times I should have pulled something that I was initially after. Ish. I did it 0 times. It's like just insanely bad RNG. Medusa bleeds are so pathetic. No, they're not. No, what you want about? Why is everybody so negative today? Everybody's negative and answers. This sucks, that sucks. What the fuck is wrong with you people? Jesus Christ. Like, why the sound of it? Sounds like your mom didn't breastfeed you enough today. Didn't get your warm milk. Lots of the breastfeed. I know, right? It's like, Jesus Christ, people. Cheer up a bit. Like, this is Armageddon Nation. It's like people today have Twitter attitude. Like, ooh, somebody spent too much time on Twitter. Press up. I'm happy I'm off today and finally get to play with my rank 3 haircut. You got how to I don't think I have like an exact how to video, but I do have some haircut videos on my channel. I might upload a quick kind of brief instruction of a haircut, yes. You should see how many 40-year-old men bully teenagers on Twitch. I don't want to do anything with Twitch. I don't have a Twitch account. I don't want a Twitch account. As far as I'm concerned, that's where brain cells go to die. And if that's what teenagers want to do to themselves, you know, leave them alone. I don't think adults have anything to do in Twitch. In fact, if somebody would tell me that, you know, they're like active on Twitch and they are like past the age of 30, I'd think less of them as a human. Get shit at first, but Katie's beard post shave looks great. Why, thank you. I agree with that. Hot tub stream on Twitch for us 40k subs. Oh, sorry. No, I think I misspoke. I didn't mean Twitch. I meant the TikTok. Yes, that's the one I meant. I mean, Twitch, stream whatever you want to stream, but, you know, there's no need to. Well, I generally also don't have a Twitch account, but I don't know why I don't particularly care for it. But, you know, if you like Twitch streaming, if you like streaming on Twitch, do what you like, but TikTok is the one that I meant. There is a brand of your kind of streaming. What is that? Yeah, I just corrected myself. That is what I was actually thinking about. Mainly TikTok, which I can kind of see. I still don't necessarily like it, the idea of streaming on Twitch, like personally. But I shared the wholesome fact. Of course, I ignore half of your messages. That, like, you have talked so much shit in the last few days that it's very hard to even give your message a chance. Cheetah pups play with puppies. Cool. Very wholesome. Good job. It wasn't completely awful message. I should have spaghetti. What is wrong with an adult on TikTok? I not used before, so I don't know. Like, what is the best way to put it? From limited amount of information that I have seen surrounding TikTok, I think the entire existence of the application is bizarre and should not exist, let alone be as popular as this. The fact that kids and teenagers find it, you know, trendy or awesome or popular, whatever, I can get that. That's one of the, you know, teenager things. I don't think there is any like, why would an adult person do TikTok? So let's like flip it around. As like an grown-up adult, what do you hope to achieve by being on TikTok platform? The end goal, the best possible scenario. 20 million teenagers start following you and watching every move of yours. What do you do with that? TikTok is, let's say, something like, I don't know, Instagram mixed with YouTube, where videos have to be like super short, something like that. Or that's anyway the style of, like, I don't know, 5, 10, 15 second clips, I don't know, a minute long clip, something like that. What are the rules of what videos you upload on TikTok? I don't even know, really. I have never even downloaded that, I think. So either way, I see very little positive from TikTok as a whole, and yeah, I see like there's pretty much nothing or very little positives, I'm concerned, for anyone in or on TikTok. And especially if you're, you know, somewhat functioning grown-up person, to me it's quite bizarre you want to do that. Of course, but the musicians can get this. That's not anything that has traction and popularity helps to discover something. There are artists that would have never been discovered if not for Twitter and or Instagram or whatever else. There are, I don't know, singers or actors or whatever that never would have been discovered if not for YouTube. You know what I mean? Anything that has a large gathering of people will always inherently serve to find fame for some. That's not, you know, a reason to exist. That's just kind of like a given fact that if you put like 1 billion people on one application, you know, somebody's going to benefit from it, or somebody's going to be get popular or be discovered, stuff like that. Be that TikTok, be that Facebook, be that Twitter, be that any of these things. You know, where there's large gathering of people, you know, somebody's going to find you. So you can't credit TikTok as something unique in that aspect. It's not like that's what the app does. What's up, Ken? How are you doing? I do not know the arena cutoff for 1006-star shards, sorry. So yeah, I don't think that's like a good argument at all, but in general, like there's no societal benefit to TikTok as far as I'm concerned. I generally don't judge people in the first meeting, but if you say use TikTok, I stay away from them. That would be my initial reaction as well. I mean, I don't think there's, you know, much wrong. Like, I'm in general fairly reserved towards people who are overly active on social media. That being said, I don't think there's like much inherently wrong if you're like a young person and you enjoy, I know, browsing whatever it is that you want to browse on TikTok. But I think there's a ton of things inherently wrong with a huge portion of people who actually actively upload things on TikTok. I'm not saying it's unique, just that those people TikTok is, yeah, I understand what you're saying, and what I'm saying is if it wasn't gonna be TikTok, it would have been like, I don't know, Pepsi, or it would be whatever else kind of stupid application that has people in it. It doesn't mean that the setup of TikTok and the entire thing that it does is useful. Only thing that I personally have seen from TikTok is how it helps people melt their brains. Where grown men become fucking retards. I'm gonna die. Because he... still, like... I'm pissed off. Like, this... you bastard. You know, like, one mistake against that stupid void, right? And then he just bottles up. Oh, because our AI is like this is how it should look like it. Opponent's AI is like a very well crafty, you know, gamer teenager. When we're going up against Kabam, you know, and their AI, we're going up against a very experienced teenage, let's say, professional gamer that plays technically as sound as you could play, kind of thing. And when our AI takes over, it's like we're passing controller to a toddler that doesn't really grasp the concept that he's not watching the cartoon, but he's actually playing the game. So that's the difference. Our AI that controls us, is much more akin to a toddler that's, you know, unable to shit in the toilet yet independently. But our opposing AI is significantly more advanced. Blade, but ever since the first discussion, which I feel is still unfinished, always had my respect, so I still support whatever platform you are. Thank you, and it's hard to beat a dead Gwen. Thank you, Stu. And there are some changes I need to do. Honestly, like, again, I don't want to get into it, but having quite a lot of problems in my personal life right now, so I can barely get my shit together to maintain this channel at the moment. let alone work on something else. So I'm not gonna get like in any detail stuff like that, but I'm really not doing too well right now, and I haven't been doing too well for a while now. So it is what it is. Mysterio, yeah. Either way, we're just about done with the stream as well. I do have actually quite a few Taskmaster videos. Actually, Taskmaster kind of coincidentally is one of the champions I have showcased, I think, almost most often, not most often, but quite a lot on my channel. There are quite a few Taskmaster videos on my channel. I don't think TikTok is necessarily bad. I mean, years ago there was Wine, and I think Wine was shit as well, but TikTok is significantly more cringy to begin with right now than Wine ever was, even though I was never part of the Wine. But just because something existed before doesn't mean that it wasn't good or bad, like, you know. I don't think World War II was necessarily a bad event in the history of the world, because, you know, years ago there was Wine, and, you know, that seemed to do the job well. It's kind of like both of those are very shit, no matter how you put it, you know. And you can also find content which are bad for same reasons on YouTube, Facebook, and Reddit. Yeah, of course, but there's again difference. Let's say comparing, I don't know, you have 50 murders or deaths in a city over a year, or you have millions of people die in a war. One thing is that, you know, obviously you can find negatives or bad things or occasional sporadic bad content everywhere. And there's a lot of bad on internet, but the fact of the matter is that TikTok is a huge gathering of brain dead cringe that should not be allowed to exist, in my opinion. And it's most importantly, primarily because it serves very little to no purpose. And definitely, let me put it like this, very simplified way how you can look at life is net positive, net negative. Now, it's important to understand that good things can be done by bad people, and bad people can do good things, right? And good people can do bad things. And similarly, that, you know, good consequences can happen from bad actions, unintended ones, and vice versa. As in, like, you mean to help somebody, but you end up harming somebody, for instance. All of that is very true. But it's very straightforward way to look at the world as net positive, net negative. Whether your next action, whether the next thing you do, or whether something in front of you is providing a service or disservice to you and to the world. You know, you walk down the street and I don't know, you help an old lady across the street, right? It's a positive action. It's a very simple net positive. If more people behave that way all day, every day, the world would be a much better place. Or you can take a look at, I don't know, super sugary cereal that does nothing but give young kids diabetes and make them overweight. It's delicious as fuck, but is it a net positive or is it a net negative? It's a net negative. If we got rid of that cereal and rest of the sugary cereals, you know, the world would be a better place because less kids would get diabetes and whatever else. And if you look at TikTok, it's infinitely net negative. It's one of the most net negative things in young people's lives, as far as I'm concerned. There's very little benefit to come out of that. There's a ton of negative for a huge percentage of population. I hope that kind of makes sense, no? TikTok ain't that bad, but yeah, it's full of retards. Isn't that kind of oxymoron? If something's full of retards by but by definition, you know, it's not a good thing as far as I'm concerned, at the very least, don't you think? This is again stupid sentence saying TikTok ain't that bad, but yeah, it's full of it's kind of like saying that it's kind of like, I know, that school ain't that bad, but yeah, it's full of murderers. I was like, oh, that church isn't that bad, but yeah, it's full of pedos. It's a stupid thing to say there, Devon. Again, you are on fire recently by saying the most incoherent, retarded things. It ain't that bad, but... Second last. Alright, I want to go in the abyss, part 3 today. Shang-Chi, Aegon, Doom. Dodge, who would I bring his fifth
Eric
champion?
Nelson $2. Second last.
Well, for Korg, if you play well enough, you can use Aegon. Aegon, Doom, Torch. But for Havoc, well, for Havoc, just you can use Warlock. Rank 3 Warlock and solo Havoc, especially if you got Suicide Zone. I've seen Hulkbuster do well. Korg can definitely be done either by Doom and a couple of revives, or with Aegon if you play well enough. So Korg isn't that big of an issue, it's just the Havocs. So just check whoever you have with that armor up. Ultron for Havoc, no suicides. I mean, with Ultron it could be a bit harder because if you don't have synergy. I mean, it should work. It should work, yeah. You just need to keep to your level 2s and kind of be aggressive. Should still work, yeah. Yeah, I should go to sleep, Devon. I genuinely recommend go get some sleep, man. Because, you know, I don't try to be... I'm not trying to say this in a mean way. But you have been saying some of the most stupid things I have heard in the last decade on my streams, or ever since I started streaming. You have been saying some of the least thought out things. I wouldn't want to be a TikToker in the street from you right now. Should I buy the 3 potion revive thing in the store? If you, yeah, it's worth it if you're not farming and if you don't have like overflow of them. You mean like unit wise? Yeah, it's worth it. And off to bed. Off to bed, there you go. Off to bed you go. Ketamine awakens new brain cells in small doses. Interesting. Interesting. In terms of net plus net knowing, I think TikTok is relatively harmless. I agree that the humor is not funny, it doesn't do. I think it's extremely harmful. I think it is extremely harmful because it offers, okay, by coincidence or by design, it creates, I don't know, echo chambers of cringe and whole communities of, it normalizes stupidity is what it does. And that's part of the reason because more intellectual and adult and grown-up people don't really get TikTok. So it's only the, I don't know, plastic silicone bimbos and your average garden variety brain-dead teenagers and whatever else, not largely, who inhabit TikTok. Because anybody with functioning brain wants pretty much nothing to do with it other than making fun of it. And that creates a very large environment for that to be normalized. And you know, if that's the popular thing to do in school, then you download the app, and if your all class is on there and everybody's uploading stupid videos, and you know, then you're just kind of spreading it around, and it just creates more stupidity, cringe, and well, brain dead people. Because the entire format is kind of like meant to be quick dopamine hits, quick fast forward uploads piece of shit, quick fast forward upload piece of shit, quick fast forward upload piece of shit. I think it's extremely harmful. I think it combines the worst of social media has ever done. And social media is very harmful for young developing brain. Don't even try to get in that. Social media is extremely harmful for developing brain. And creating your, like, you know, addiction to those little dopamine hits, and everything about those apps is designed in such a way where you constantly want to scroll down and refresh the screens to see every single likes and stuff like that. And it is really, really, really bad. The more you look at it, the more you think about it, it is really bad. But anyways, that'll do for now. That'll do for now. Yeah, I think we're done here for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Had a bit of some ups and downs, but I think it's time for all of you to
Get out! Get out of this house! I said no!
Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about the next month. Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about